Hi Aquarius, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori, and tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week. This is going to be the week of Monday, June 23rd through Sunday the 29th, and we have a new moon in Cancer on Wednesday the 25th, so keep an eye out for that. That is going to affect your home life and the sectors of the home. I think of new moons as new beginnings, so anything that you've been trying to manifest should begin to come into fruition, or you should start to see some of the fruits of your labor. Interesting thing is you have the sun at the bottom of the deck, but interesting as well, you have the moon. Okay, we're going to talk about that. All right. When we pull our cards, excuse me. So you may be trying to transition things in the home right now. You could be moving homes. There could be lots of changes within your home. I also think of Cancer energy as your family, the things that you nurture, the people that you care for, that you love, that you support. So anything this week that has to do with home, family, think about your local community, that energy could be impacted by this new moon, and hopefully positively, because we have a lot of positive energy in the ethers right now. So just stick with it. If it's not happening for you this week, don't worry. You never stay stuck in stagnant energy for too long. So this too shall pass, and we'll carry on, okay? Anyways, I don't know why I'm telling you that, but let's just take a look at this upcoming week. Ooh, rise to the occasion, Aquarius. Look at this. This is about your capabilities, your strength, your authenticity, and free will. A lot of you are rising from the ashes. I'm seeing the phoenix rising from the ashes, but it's very interesting. It's like a baby phoenix. It's like you're just now starting to come into the idea of, you're being enlightened and made aware of the idea. It's the beginning phases of how to transition and change into your true authentic self. Okay, like you're just starting to see how capable you really are. Interesting thing is the power cards at the bottom of the deck. The bottom deck energy here is another chance to be reclamation. So reclamation, second chances, rebirth, and emotional healing. I think a lot of you have had a lot of emotional hurt and pain that's been attached to you. Okay, this could have been for 8 years or longer that you've been attached to some of these emotional debts. And it's almost like Spirit is trying to clear these debts from your, like, karma wheel, if that makes sense. That's how it's being shown to me. And I think you're just now starting to see that you are capable of healing and working with Spirit to heal yourself. Okay, there's a shift in your perspective. The bottom deck energy is stormy. Something has shifted. You could have been going to counseling for sure, but there's something here. There was like a connection here that took place. Something took place that allowed you, something happened. That's what I'm saying. Something happened. I don't know what, but it feels like something happened to change your perspective. You could have been studying, reading, learning about something, and it was like, oh, wait a second. I actually don't have to stay stuck in this energy anymore. I can release this. There's a shift within you. There's a change. There's a flipping of like a switch. Something went off, something turned off or turned on, and you're now seeing yourself and situations clearly, whatever this is in regards to, okay? All right, so let's see. That triumph is the Chariot, guys. That's it for you, I guess. The throat chakra. These cards are just upside down because of me. The throat chakra. So this is about communicating. It's about expressing yourself. Whatever it is that you've been sitting in, this storm energy, this energy of chaos and conflict within your mind. I am seeing the Eight of Swords energy. You're about to triumph over it. Okay? You're rising to the occasion. There's something that's being presented to you this week, or has been presented over the last week or so, that is going to require you to have courage, because I'm seeing the Strength card. You're going to be required to take a stance and to stand up to do something that you would not typically do. And that's where this is coming from. It definitely is giving me communal vibes, because Spirit was just reminding me. I was using another deck for the readings, and I was told, no, put that one back and get this one for Aquarius. And I was like, really? And he said, yes, clearly. They said only 3 cards too. So whatever this is this is going to be the cards that we use. This will be your reading. And we're only going to get 3 of these. Okay, so you have Justice, the King of Cups, and the 5 of Swords with the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Definitely feels like an opportunity has been presented to you. It's something that, again, feels like you're emotionally attached to it. Something has been imbalanced for you. And this is what's shifting. You've felt imbalanced in your emotions. You haven't had a grip on your emotions. There's some type of, there's somebody in your life that's like a competitor for you. That's how this feels with this 5 of Swords energy. Somebody has some type of competitive energy towards you. And it's almost as if you want to share your heart with them, but they want to war against you. And what you're doing is you're saying, I'm no longer going to allow myself to fall into this energy of the 5 of Swords where I'm constantly in heartache and heartbreak over this situation, over this person or this thing. You're no longer allowing yourself to sabotage your life and allow you to become an emotional wreck because of this situation or this person. That person could have been very deceptive towards you. They could have lied to you. They could have kept you in the gray is what I'm hearing, okay, guys? So this is very interesting the way that they're showing me this, but they could have kept you in the gray, meaning you were always trying to define and assess like which side they stood on with you in regards to you. How did they really feel about you? Did they love you with the King of Cups or not? Was this a business deal or was this love? Something like that is coming through. And you're choosing to see this clearly this week. This is being shown to you, and you're choosing to not buckle down or buck back, right? That's how it's coming across. This situation is something that you would usually succumb to, give into, and allow the other individual to speak and to say what it is that they want, whereas you would just kind of withdraw your energy and pull back and allow them to get their way. And what's happening this week is you're bringing that into balance by saying, no, I want and desire to have balanced relationships with people in my life. And I don't know if this is love or somebody within your community with the new moon and Cancer energy, because that's coming through again. So I don't know if this is somebody in your community or if this is a love partnership or relationship. If so, the King of Cups would typically be a spouse, especially with the Justice energy here. So this could be a spouse, an ex-spouse, something like that. But you're not allowing people who are not truthful, honest, and who don't clarify their position in your life or specify their role in your life. You're not allowing them to come in and to create this imbalance within you anymore. The shift is that you're rising to the occasion and accepting your strength, stepping into your true authentic self and recognizing that you have free will to choose what it is that you desire. And it's like you're not fighting back. I'm not getting the energy of I'm going to fight you back. I'm getting the energy of you will not control me anymore. So it's like they no longer have control over you. There's been a shift in who you are. And I think this person brought a lot of conflict and chaos into your life, especially with this 5 of Swords energy. And I think they played the field, whatever that means, okay? Because if this is like a sibling or something like that, playing the field could just mean that they would tell you one thing and go and tell somebody else something different about you, or vice versa, right? Take the roles as they resonate to you guys. I just am giving you what's coming through. But there's something about you like saying that I'm like, how do I explain this? Saying that you're not going to accept this anymore. You're like, no, I'm not going to accept this mistreatment. I'm going to create balance within myself and within my own emotions. And I think this person is going to miss out on the opportunity to have you in their lives, if I can be honest. That's how this feels. This feels like you're withdrawing your emotional attachments to this person or this situation. This could also have something to do with court, some type of court system, a divorce or something like that. I could absolutely see that here. Okay, like filing the paperwork and doing away with this. But it's a rise to the occasion in a sense that you are stepping into the power of being your true authentic self rather than backing down and allowing this person to take control over this situation or whatever it is, okay? And I do think that you could have received an offer, or this person could be offering you something. And I think that that's where all this comes from. They're proposing an idea to you of some sort with the Page of Pentacles. Because this doesn't have to be somebody giving you something in that sense, but this is a proposal of an idea, something tangible. Hey, why don't you go out with me for coffee? It's not necessarily like typically looked at as like a date, but this could be something as small as that. Or hey, I'm suggesting that we start communicating like this. Or what do you think about us moving in together? Or what do you think about, you know, me borrowing your car or your microwave? There's something like that that's coming in, and what it does is it sends you in a like no. You're like no. You're like, no, I just can't do it. And it's because you're choosing to put yourself first with this 9 of Cups energy. You want to be happy. You're tired of being dissatisfied with life. Look at this 5 of Cups. You're tired of life beating you down. You want to be happy. And what you're doing is you're not accepting any offers or opportunities that do not allow you to have success and happiness. All right, Aquarius, I hope that this resonates with you. Thanks for watching. If so, drop a cup emoji or like a black heart or something, since we have this sad little 5 of Cups here. If this does resonate, feel free to leave another comment. If you wouldn't mind liking and subscribing, that would be fantastic. It'll help the channel grow and help other members of the collective to come in. I so appreciate you guys. Thanks so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.